the dark. Big Daddy's out there with a fire in his heart. Paid dirt on the table, sifting through the night. Glitter in his eyes, everything feels right. Hand in the water, fingers in the mud. Buckets full of promise, gold in the blood. Gear on the bench, tools of a trade. Hustling through the silence, riches to be made. Big Daddy digging deep into the vein. Paint dirt on his hands never goes in vain. Backyard prospecting, this ain't no game. Gold fever burning hotter than a flame.
I think I'm ready. I know you guys are ready. You're all here, but I think I'm ready now. So, what's happening, everybody? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. Just kidding. Dig Daddy here. What's going on, everybody? Glad to see you. Happy Labor Day. It's a very laborious day today. Hope everybody's having a great time out there. Firing up the grill if you got a grill, firing up the stove, firing up something to enjoy a wonderful dinner with yourself and your loved ones, or just yourself and your cat and your dog or whatever. I hope you're eating well tonight, either which way. Is it a low volume? I apologize. Let me see what I can do to rectify that situation. Oh, yeah. Microphone, device properties. Take that all the way up. A little bit better, hopefully. Check that up as well. If I'm too loud now, I don't know what to tell you. I'm out of volume, as it were. Bingo. I take it bingo means that it sounds better now and you can hear me. There he is. All right. So, hello everybody. It was great to see you guys. Again, hope you're having a good Labor Day. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope if you got out there, the gold was kind to you. I hope if you weren't able to get out there, whatever you did wind up spending your time with was equally as kind. Myself, I didn't really get to go out. I was going to go out yesterday and the day before and today, but I've been busy on other stuff. Things such as working on my car. Not that anything's broken, but it's been long overdue a facelift, a cleaning up, a updating of style. It's the old stock golden brown Element. The thing is ugly as sin. And the plastics have been fading over time. They've just been getting worse and worse. So I finally decided I'm going to do something about it. And I did something about it. I've been working on that for the last couple of weekends. And it has progressed to something that actually looks pretty freaking nice. So I'm really stoked about that. I threw some new headlights in it. And I don't mean just the bulbs. I mean whole new headlight housings. Me and the boy got to tear down the vehicle, the whole bumper, take that off, and learn how to swap out the headlights. The headlamps, lights, assembly in the car. So that was fun. That was nice to be able to do a little work with my boy. But most important part is, damn, it looks good now. So yeah, really stoked about that. And I'm going to continue on. I got a stereo on the way. So hopefully then I'll be able to have tunes. Be able to hook Bluetooth up without having some crazy wiring octopus, receiver, auxiliary cable, going to this, going to that. And it's just too much. It's just too much. So we're going to clean everything up. I'm going to take care of stuff. Put a nice little backup camera in it, because if you've ever driven an Element or any SUV, it sucks to have things behind you and then you run them over, whether it be on accident or otherwise. And so that's the mission that I've been on the last couple weeks. been fun. But next step is paint. Get it painted. Get that stereo in there. And then just enjoy the thing, you know? Just realized my screwdriver is all jacked up. But that's what's going on out here on the claim. Getting the vehicle. You know, sometimes you got to maintain. You got to maintain stuff and keep things fresh. You know? So, that's the goal. But I still am completely intent on getting out there. I don't know why it's not. I got the pack all packed up, ready to go. As you can see, I got a battery. I got a Sluicy head high banker. Down here, I got a bucket with a pump in it. So I'm ready to do a little something. But I have been stacking this honey hole pay dirt, and I need to do something with it. So I'm gonna make up some pay dirt, little baggies, little dime bags, and I hope you guys enjoy checking those out. Be Big Daddy's dime bags, little $10, little bite of pay dirt, little something something. So that'll be cool. I'm sleepy and stoned. Elephant in the room. Alright, here it goes. Damn, that pay dirt we checked out this weekend was freaking awesome. 9 grams on the dot. 9 grams of gold. Let me find the gold. Then we can just all look at it together. There it is. 9 grams. I gotta get it cleaned up though, because it is dark and ugly. Somebody was saying white vinegar is the way to go. Gotta get me some white vinegar. Soak it in there for a few days. Well, somebody said white vinegar, so I'm gonna try that because I don't want to have to put anything too caustic on it, and then I have to deal with it. So I want to try the gentle stuff first, so that when I do spill it on myself, I can just wash it off real quick. You know? But yeah, 9 grams, that was an awesome take. I still got to pay the man for it, but there you go. 9 grams. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Some Coke? Man, I'm not going to sit there and scrub each flake. What the hell? That's a lot of work. For that, you'd want meth anyways. Bad jokes. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm a bad influence, even on myself. And I apologize. Don't know what I'll do with this guy. But it is the first of the month, the first stream of the month, and as every month I love to do this part. This is the part I like the most. I want to wish all the patrons a great thank you, or give all the patrons a thank you. You know, the whole Patreon support thing is huge for me. You know, and without it, there wouldn't be a channel, quite frankly. I wouldn't be able to do the stuff for the channel that I need to. Getting pay dirt would be a chore to even be able to get anything that, you know, other than little $20 baggies. And your guys' contribution really, really helps out to support me and the channel doing what we do here. So, I want to say thank you to all of you guys. And let me find there it is. All right, and if you will join me over here. Oh, there we go. Really? God damn it. There we go. All right. So, like I say, I like to give a thank you to my patrons every month from the bottom of my heart. Again, without you, none of this happens. So, let's go down the list. We got our September patrons. We have our D-Bag fam. We got Jake Peacock and Teo. D-Bag fam is basically our $50 support level. You throw $50 at me, I'll throw a bag of dirt at you and take the rest of it, and it'll help support the channel. So I thank you guys, and there you are, D-Bag fam, Jake Peacock, and Teo. Next down, we have our High Five homies. These folks have supported with a $5 a month minimum donation. I only have the 2 levels, so there are a few people who support a little bit more, but I don't have another level to squeeze in there, so you're all my High Five homies. But I love you all just the same. Now at this level, we got Alex Lyman, Neanderthal Prospector, B. Greeny, Nick Matson, Chris W., Rich Peterson, David Danderen, A3 Sky Warrior, Donna Corin, Sean McClellan, Golden Dragon Prospecting, The Gold Baron, Michael Cruz, Humble Stacker, Thomas Leha, Jason Earp, and Wheezing Geezer TV. Those are our High Five homies. And to you all, I say thank you. All of you, the E-Bag fam and the High Five homies, thank you all. You guys are awesome. And again, without you guys, none of this happens. So, thank you. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? You guys want to know how much gold's going for? I feel like that's probably something we should talk about a little bit, you know? Let's see. I had to restart everything because stuff wasn't working. I had a little bit of a freak out moment. And you're going to have a little bit of a freak out moment now here as well. Gold per troy ounce as of today is trending at $3,496.90. Boom! It jumped up substantially in just the last week. We were at 33, almost just a hair under 34. We are just a hair now under 35. So, what's that? Another $100? Almost $200 it's gone up. No, about $100. Which is pretty phenomenal, pretty awesome. So if you're holding on to some gold or you have some shares of gold, yeah, good on you. 112.44 is what you're looking at each gram. That's a little bit more in the area of what we'll be seeing at any given time. A couple grams here, a couple grams. I mean, some of y'all probably, maybe got it going on like you're pulling ounces. I pulled out 3 ounces today. Fucking good on you. That ain't me. I'm picking up micrograins and shit and getting excited over fly poop. So what's less than grams? What do we got? Nothing. It doesn't even bother with anything lower rent than that. It's like, if you ain't pulling grams, I don't even want to talk to you. Grains? Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Tenths? Something. Make me feel good about what I brought home today. But, yeah, gold. Looking really good. Looking real good. So if you got it, hold on to it. It's on a run right now, and you don't want to sell it now and then find out, next week it went up another 100 or a couple $100. Yeah, no, Metally right there. Right there is where it's at. Like, gold's on a rise, and a lot of pay dirt sellers, they're right on top of things. But guys like me, I don't pay attention to the gold price other, than when I announce it here. I'm not looking at it every day. I'm not even thinking about it. So, like, when I post pay dirt up, it's whatever price it was when I posted it. For example, the anime pay dirt, the price I'm asking on that is the same thing I had it at in May. I have not adjusted that price. Actually, I think it's $5 less now because it wasn't selling it. I'm just trying to get rid of this shit. But, like, it's $5 less than it was in May Gold's gone up like $200 since then. Let's see how much it's gone up. 3 months. Well, 3 months puts us back in June, but you know, back then it was 33. Well, I guess it hasn't changed that much, but no, here it was 3,200 back in May. You know, so some of us don't pay much attention to that, and so take advantage. Take advantage. Yeah, all the precious metals are on the rise. Everything's on the rise right now. Unfortunately, it's a big grab for everything. A consolidation. But either way, hold on to your gold. Don't sell your gold unless you have to sell your gold. And in which case, be glad that you have your gold to sell. But otherwise, hang on to it. It's on its way up right now, and you don't want to be at the crap end of that. And I say that not being a financial advisor, no training in financial advising whatsoever. So if you're holding on to your gold and then tomorrow it plummets $1,000, don't bitch at me. I'm sorry. The fuck am I, a fortune teller? No. So take what I say with a grain of salt, but put salt on my steak and it tastes pretty delicious. So I don't know. You take from that what you will. Delicious nuggets of wisdom that may or may not be any good for you. This is the chance you take. Taking advice from strangers. And trust me, I am strange. But yeah, gold. Gold's great. Friggin' love it. If I had more of it, I'd be a happier man. Can't get enough. Just go look for more. That's all. So I got the bag ready to go, man. I'm looking to move some material. I'm not looking to bring. I'm only bringing a bucket just so I can carry stuff with me. Because I can't strap it on the back. It makes it too heavy. I tried putting the bucket on the backpack, and it's just like, this shit's already so heavy. So I put it in a bucket. That way, when I'm walking down the river, I can just kind of float it there with me. Hopefully that works out. If that doesn't work out, then I'll just clip it to my waders and drag it behind me with my belt. Then it'll just smack into the back of my legs for the entire way. That'll be fun. Super fun. Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal right there, Medley. That's a fair price. You guys check out Medley's page, or Medley, where can somebody find your dirt if they want to get a bag? Do you have a site, or how can they contact you? Because I'd love to see you to sell your gold and your pater. I mean, I'm not. If you need to sell it, it's good that you have it, right? It's like stocks. I always lament about the stocks that I used to have in Amazon. I got 150 of them back when they were $230. But over the years, things would come up and I'd have to sell some to pay bills, to fix a car, to buy a Glock. Really important things. And so I would cash a share in here, a couple shares there, just, to get what I needed to get and do what I needed to do. And now, those stocks over the years have gone up. And by the time they were way up, I was all out of them. I had used them all. Oh, thank you, Donna. I greatly appreciate you. You're the best. Thank you for that donation. And your loving Shiba Inu sticker. I can't stand dogs, but I want to get a dog, but I also don't want to get a dog. And the Shiba is one of the dogs that I've considered not getting. If that makes any sense. But my wife wants a little Pomeranian type teddy bear dog, something that you can like poke and have it go beep beep or something. I don't know. Something you can keep in your pocket, feed little table scraps, keep it as a pocket pet. But I don't want one because I know I'm going to wind up having to take care of it all the time. I'm not down with that. I want to be lazy, and I don't want to have to worry about chasing a little animal around or it chasing me around all the time. I wouldn't mind having a dog take out prospecting with me, though. But I'm definitely not one of those jump in front of my dog to save its life kind of people. And I don't want to get shot. Like, you should have ran, dude. You had a gun. Why'd you stand there, fool? You got 4 legs. You're supposed to be fast. But you got to be pretty messed up to shoot a dog anyways, I mean, if it's not attacking you, you can't deal with those kind of people. They're crazy. Unhinged and unexpected. Never know what they're going to do. Not me, the crazy people. The other crazy people. Not me. But next weekend, I'm going to dig holes. I swear it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't think I'm doing anything next weekend. The week after that, my kid's moving off to college. So that week's probably out. Maybe the weekend after he moves, maybe then I'll go digging. Get a mine boss. But that's the problem, is that most of the time I'm not at a mine, I'm at my house. And so then if we're at the mine, the dog can go over in the field, take a crap, and I don't have to worry about it, right? But in the backyard, this is my domain, so then it becomes my problem, and I gotta deal with dog shit. I don't want to deal with dog shit. It's one of my life's goals to not deal with people's shit, and dogs' shit is also shit. I don't want to deal with their shit either. But I like dogs. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate dogs. I just don't like having to have the responsibility. Maybe if I could rent a dog and it be just as loving as if it were my own, that'd be great. It'd be kind of like a dog hooker something. But not like that. We don't prospect out in Enumclaw. Yeah, I know, right? But see, that's the thing. Like, between me and a dog, I'm in a better place to beat a dog's ass. So if I'm going to get a dog to fight a dog, now I just feel... dog pimp. Now I just feel like I'm being all... That's where I'm, like, using the animal as a shield. And, like, that seems kind of selfish. But, that's on... That trends. But, it's premeditated, right? It's like, let the dog get fucked up and I can run. And yeah, that's what they're there for, right? If you're being honest, I mean, you're not like, oh, my dog, it's like my baby. It's not your baby, it's a dog. Why did you get the dog? If you weren't ready to see the dog fight for you. There we go. Not fight for you like, that's my homie. Better watch yourself. Like defend you, I guess would be the better way to describe what I was saying. Words, man. Words are tough. So, instead of continuing with silly ass words, rather, let's do some digging. You guys want to run some dirt down the sluice? I got some of my honey hole right there. Some of my honey hole pay dirt. I'll describe again what my honey hole is every time I go out. The very last bucket that I take after I'm done running, after I'm done running for the day, I go back to the hole before I fill it in, and the deepest part of that hole, I take a final bucket out of there, and that's my honey bucket, right? My honey bucket is the last bucket of the day. That's hopefully going to have the best gold that I'm going to see that day, and that comes home with me. I leave the dirt out in the sun when it's sunny. When it's rainy, this plan doesn't work. But when it's sunny, it does. Dries the dirt, and boom, now I got pay dirt to make other pay dirt with, so that it's real pay dirt that I can add more gold to it. But there's probably real gold in it here and there too. So really cool, and that's what we're going to run tonight. Some of my honey bucket with a little bit of sweetness added to it, and I hope you enjoy that. Now, I didn't add. What's going on, Joey Brown? And what's going on to everybody else? I know I forgot to go down the list and say hi to everybody. I just went straight into babbling on because I was stressed out. Was having some technical issues right up until the stream started, and it wasn't even an actual technical issue. It was just that I adjusted something and didn't realize it, and I couldn't get the camera to respond. It was just black, and it was pissing me off because like it doesn't see anything, but this says it's on, and then there's something else having an error, and it's like, well, there's too much going on. But then I went over to the camera and I started doing some progressive maintenance, and I saw some light, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. And then I remembered there's a setting that adjusts how much light it lets in. Turns out I accidentally adjusted that all the way over to off. Dumbass. So we fixed it. It's all fixed now. So, because it's fixed, let's go over to the sluice. We got some tunes ready to go, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Fire that up, and hopefully we can hear me and hear the music. Let me know if that's not the case and I need to adjust something. We'll do what we can do to make it as accommodating as possible. Got our material. We'll dip it under the water to get it nice and wet. Gotta find my shovel. Ah, here it is. See, it soaked up all of that water. That water was almost overflowing a second ago. And this dirt just soaked it all up like a sponge, like nothing. Alright, now I think we hit saturation point. She is nice and wet. Hey, while I'm dicking around with this stuff, yes sir. There's a link for you guys right there. Alright, let's get to it. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Let's start running it. got to get as much of this pay dirt stacked up for the winter, though, as I can. Because every winter I wind up running out of pay dirt to make pay dirt with. And then I got to get a bunch of propane to dry out fucking tailings so that I can make pay dirt. And that's usually around like March. And I know I said winter, but by March it's like, all right, I'm out of dry dirt, and I can get dirt, you know, but it just takes so much effort to dry it at that point. Alright, well, with that link that I put at the top of the chat, for those who are in the uninitiated, that is our link for Sloppy Seconds. Now what that means there is not that you get to pull up second in line or anything, that'd be weird, but what it means is you will potentially win the gold that we find tonight in this pay dirt that I'm running, recreate it into its own pay dirt that you will then sift through at home at your leisure to see if you can find this gold once again. And to be able to be entered in to get that, you got to leave a comment on the video that's linked above the chat. Leave a comment, make it witty. I'm going to read it out to the class, so everybody's going to know who you are. You do need to be present to win, and these giveaways are sponsored and paid for by me as a thank you to you, my viewers, for tuning in. Sharing the love and sharing your time. You know, I know there's other things to watch. I myself would probably be watching something else if I weren't here. So I thank you for your time. And as a thank you, and a bribe to keep you here, we'll give away some pay dirt. You do need to be present to win, and if you are an international viewer and you win, you got to cough up some pony for some extra shipping. If you're in the US, I got you. I got you covered on that shipping. So it'll be fun running the high banker finally. It's got to be very careful that you run it in a legal configuration. And so your location is extremely... It very much dictates how you're able to utilize the device. It's very reliant on the right kind of topology. Otherwise, you could quickly become a criminal. You know, if you go and do something terrible like mix muddy water with the clean muddy water from the river, you know, you could offend a fish. And offended fish don't breed. They have trouble getting in the mood. So then the orcas, they don't eat the salmon because the salmon don't get it on because they were offended. And then the orcas, they get mad and they get offended because they're hungry. You know how people are when they're angry, right? Think if you're like a 1,200-pound orca and you're mad because you're hungry. You're going to do damage. Before you know it, the shipping lanes are clogged. We're all under attack by orcas, who are very smart animals. They got giant brains, and they'll figure shit out. Before you know it, it's fucking chaos. All because some asshole prospector offended a fish. You gotta be careful. Very important. Who knew it was such a delicate ecosystem? Hey, what happened to the music, man? It got quiet out here, and I was left with my thoughts and stuff. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, dog. We lost track of our music. And to Q. There we go. Sorry about that. I totally mental blank there for probably obvious reasons. No, I'm just so focused on getting this gold. Well, this shit's burning my nose. Ah, fucking floating gold. Stop it. Get back there. Alright, we need to frog piss this because this gold is getting floaty. I hate it. I hate chasing floating gold. Good there. We are good there. How about that? How about that for some nice shiny, huh? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's get this suckered up. Find a clean snuffer here. This is my son's snuffer, but it looks like it's empty. Definitely some fly poop up in here. Alright, where's my cup? Most definitely. It's looking nice, looking good, looking clean. Let's flip it, shake it, dunk it. Down the bottom. Boom. Got this all dried up. It's hot as hell right now, so we're going to let it cool down. Let's hop back over here to the bench. I'm hanging out. Pause the old whatchamacallit there. Well, you got that lighter up, right? I'd already had been there. I'm already there, man. Have you not been... Is it not foggy in here? What's going on? It seems foggy, but my glasses also might just be fingerprinted up. Or a little of both. It seems foggy in here, but I'm also blind. So, no matter what, I'm a horrible judge of whether it's foggy anywhere. Unless I actively see smoke or fog blowing out of somewhere, I can't even tell. Oh, all right, one and only. Well, good to see you. And have a good one, man. Yeah, there you go. What else? What else we got? It's Labor Day. For those who have labored, we give our thanks by participating in barbecues and spending money at sales, because you know the Labor Day sales are always they mark the end of summer, the Laborist Day. So get ready for it. It's over. Summer's done. Now we got fall. Now we got all the rains that are going to come and make all the rivers go back up. So all those good spots that you've been wanting to get to, they're going to be back underwater here in the next couple months. So get out there, get your dig on, get your gold. Don't forget. You know, you're gonna remember, and it's gonna be like, maybe next year. I do the same dance, so I'm just saying. Word of warning. But yeah, it's been a little bit wet in the mornings here, so it seems like we're getting there as well. It's supposed to have cooled down, but then it got warm again, then it got cold again, and now it's just going to be this will she, won't she, will they, won't they, back and forth with the weather for until it's definitely winter. And then it'll be snow, and then you'll for sure know that it's too goddamn cold to even go outside, let alone prospect. And then mid-April, late April, life starts returning to the banks. Then you start digging again. But then all the water's flowing, so it's more just a spectator sport at that point. I'm gonna dig there, I'm gonna dig there, I'm gonna dig there. Which is good too. You should always scope out your spaces, and then that way when the water's low, you can get in there. So, good plan, right? I thought so. Yeah, break out the winter gear. Dry suit, a dredge. It's funny, like around here, one of the only times a year that you're allowed to get in, a lot of the rivers is like January. The state's like, hey, you want to dig in the river? January, all month long, brother. You got it. It's all you. It's like, oh, sweet. And then you go out there and it's like, fuck, it's cold. I don't want to dig in January. That's bullshit. Some of them have a schedule you can go through, but yeah. Some of them are like, you can dig January and you don't like it, tough shit. You got 2 weeks. These are the 2 weeks you can dig in the river. I was kind of reading back chat here to see what I missed. A3's got some red pay dirt crush, some powder, some of that fine china. Yeah, right. Well, it's not even that it ices over. I mean, the banks are all frozen. The ground is frost. It's a piece of ice. But I guess in the river flow, you could probably get in there. Like, that would be the time of year to dredge, because you can't really touch the banks anyways. So it'd be a good time to dredge. I'm always interested in something cool, something new, something. Shoot me an email at the email. Boom. That's me. Ma'am. Alright. So I think that dirt or gold is cool now. So we could probably go check it out if you guys want to. I mean, if you don't want to, that's cool too. I don't want to push anybody into doing something they're not comfortable doing unless I'm paying you to do it. Then shut the fuck up. Get it done. Quit your bitchin'. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about at this point. I'm just babbling. I'm stoned. Boop. Away the evil spirits. Alright. Turn the scale on. Wait for it to tear and zero out. Alright. Let's get in it. Let's get it. Whoa. Woo! Almost lost the whole thing. Ho, ho, ho. That'd have been tragic. Damn, what? Alright. 0.125. An eighth of a gram. Is that an eighth? I don't know. You can do the math. I'm not about all that life. I'll leave that to the mathematicians and those who are versed in the ways of numerology. Numerology. See, I don't even know what the practice is called. So, don't ask me to do your taxes. Ooh, where'd my chair go? Son of a... Oh, man. It's dangerous here, man. Let me tell you. It is dangerous. It's like Darkwing Duck up in here. Tripping over everything. You know what it is? I think I need a bigger shed. Don't tell my wife I said that. Could use like 3-4 more feet of shed. What's the date today? 9/1. Oh yeah. 9/1/25. And what did we decide was in there? 0.125. I will sign that as my seal of approval. There we go. There we go. Now, the other seal that it needs is some dirt to be added to it. A yen. So it has a monetary value. Alright. And a wheat penny. So 2 cents. So that way if customs stops it, you'd be like, well, it's worth 2 cents. Throw some dirt in there. Add some pyrite, because that's always fun. Look, Ma, fake gold. Oh, no, it's not real. Now the real gold. Got 2 kinds of gold there for you. And then... those are too big for that little container. I'm looking for some size appropriate gems fluting around here on the... Throw some peridot in there as well, little greeny crystals. Alright. If you find all of them, you can save them and make earrings for mice. Alright, I think we can fit a little bit more dirt in there. Alright, that's about as full as gonna get. There. We are sealed. Sloppy seconds. Fat and sloppy. So that's going to be a nice little bag for somebody. Now let's seal it up so it doesn't go bursting all over the place. That's what she said. Here, go back to there. Watch what I'm doing. Now in these last few moments, you have your last opportunity to go put your name in for the sloppy seconds. Go do the thing. Who won last week? Because you can't win this week. In case you knew. I don't know if you knew that. Whoever won last week, you can't win this week. There's a rule. Just checking something real quick. fun one last week. Alright. Now that I've fumbled around a bit, y'all got the opportunity to get up in there, but you know what? I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time. And instead of going straight to the sloppy seconds, yeah, the sealer works great when it's not cold. These little like heavy Mylar bags, they don't like to seal. I have these aluminum backed Mylar, these green ones, and I gotta hit them like 20-30 times before they finally seal. I hate those. I gotta get a really good sealer for those. Luckily I'm done with those, so I'm just not gonna get those bags again. Oh, back to me. But before we go on to do the sloppy seconds, we're gonna go right here. And what right here is the giveaway for our patrons. So part of being a patron, one of the things you get entered into is a monthly raffle for a bag of dirt that I made special just for the patrons. Some tape stuck to one. So I make them for the $50, the D-Bag fam, and I make one extra for one special patron who gets picked during this specific raffle. So, let's spin the wheel and see who's this month's winner is going to be. Let's do it. Freddy, spin it. This month's winner is B Greenie 2012. B Greenie 2012. B Greenie 12012. Who knows? It's a mystery. But what's not a mystery is who won this month's Patron Pay Dirt, and that is B Greenie. Congratulations. I hope you're catching this on the replay. If so, congrats and enjoy. We'll get that out to you. I'm really hoping your address hasn't changed and that if you know that you've kept it up to date on the Patreon page. But hella and yeah. Let's go ahead and roll right over to the YouTube comment giveaway orator. I seem to have misplaced my tab. Here it is. Alright. So, video not found, because I haven't given you one. That's our video page. The blue give page. We have 26 comments is what it seems. We're only taking unique authors, so that means one entry per person. Once again, I'll need your address to send it to. This is given away by me, and if you're international, I need some money for shipping. Otherwise, good luck, everybody. Except for Sean McClellan, because he won last week. Can't win 2 weeks back to back. But everybody else, good luck. And let's pick ourselves a comment. Ready? Let's do it. This week's winner is Curtis Ginzinger. Happy Labor Day, brother. I have 3 bags left for sale. Come get one before you miss out. One before you miss out. How ironic is that? Chase and Cheddar. Looks like you're this week's winner. You were here just a moment ago. Just say something. Say, I'm still here. There you are. Awesome. Cool. So that's solidified. You're already sending me an email, so send me your address, and I'll send this little bag of sloppy seconds out to you. Enjoy. I hope you have a great time going through it, and enjoy the penny and the wheat penny and the yen. Remember, the yens float. Just place them on top really gently. Just drop it, and it's really awesome that they sit there and float. So check that out. Back to me. All right, here I am. That's it. That's all I got for you guys this week. Had a great time hanging out with you guys. As always, every week, every time we do this, It's awesome. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. Congratulations to all of our winners, both of our winners. We're getting pretty close to Dick Daddy being at 5,000 subscribers, so I might be doing something for that. Keep an eye out, keep your ear to the ground. To get us there quicker, make sure you share the page, put it out there, and let's see if we can get a little bit of traction, get us past that 5,000 hump, and onward to 10,000. And if we can get there, who knows? Maybe 11,000. You know, the sky's the limit. But yeah, share the page, like and subscribe. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Please go ahead and subscribe. I hope you had a good time if you're hanging out and watching this. And I hope you all have a great week. Get out there, get that pay, and be safe. Have fun. Till next time, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Peace.
The cam shuts down, the lights fade low. Good vibes here, ain't got far to go. Saying goodbye, but it's not.